Fall 2023's album releases, at least in terms of the material I listened to, was a lot. Usually for albums, I like to give something a minimum of 5 listens all the way through before forming any sort of opinion. There was Conquer Divide's first new album in 8 years, there was Roosevelt's new groove experience of an album, 30 Seconds to Mars attempted something, there was new Beartooth, new Spiritbox, new The Word Alive, and the crowdfunded Dayshell record. Speaking of Dayshell, the Mice and Men, a band closely associated with Dayshell, also had a new record. Simply put, Tether, released under Sharp Tone Records, was just an album I couldn't get to last year. While a bummer, the hype train might have been missed initially, January and February 2024 have admittedly been vacuous regarding album releases in my eye, save for the occasional single that's dropped. So if Tether can serve as a good encapsulating memory of winter 2024, I'll take it. A quick summary of the band's prior releases seems fair first. Their self-titled was simple yet effective, The Flood is probably their best to this day, Restoring Force, while good, felt like Growing Pains, Cold World was the end of an era, Defy was the beginning of a new one, Earth and Sky utilized different time signatures well, and Echo was just a combination of 3 excellent EPs. So now we're at Tether, which certainly doesn't feature any particular album-selling track in the tracklist, yet still as a whole remains consistent to what we've been hearing from the band in the past couple of years. Guitars here are using the same drop strings combined with familiar enough riffs featuring octaves and minor seconds, along with the rhythmic breakdowns complemented by the swirling drums and bass. Vocals take a new direction, such as in the opener Integration and Shiver, of going more on the lower end pitch-wise. Songs that'll feel familiar to fans will be offerings like Castaway and Warpaint, which is Warpaint meant to be a sequel song to Warzone from Defy? Not sure. The Mice and Men have reached a point of musical cohesion where they could in theory just make a record with half the effort and would still sound superior to most of the other acts in the genre today. Tether isn't that by any means, but it does feel like we're at a point where either new stylizing and songwriting or dynamics should be used. That, and of course, another entry in the A Dig series.